Hello everyone, welcome back to Vita, where we explore the world of data and its impacts on improving our lives and decision making. I'm Mari, and this is episode 2 of our series Unlocking Data Insights for Beginners. In our last episode, we introduced Power BI and discussed its role in discovering powerful insights from your data. Today, we're taking the next step, understanding data sources and learning how to connect them to Power BI. Before we dive in, let me give you a quick overview of what we'll covering in this episode. We are going to focus on three main sections: introduction to data sources, connecting to data sources, data loading, and first look. We will start by understanding what data sources are, the types Power BI can connect to, and why it's important to know the difference between connecting to live data versus importing static data. And in the next part, we are going to step by step process how to connect Power BI to file like Excel or CSV. We will also look at how to connect that to database and even extract data from the web. And finally, we will load the data into Power BI and navigate throughout the data preview so you can get a first glimpse at how to explore your datasets. And last, quick recap. By the end of this episode, you have solid fundamental for connecting Power BI to various data sources and managing data effectively. Let's start by defining what data sources is. In the simplest term, data sources refers to locations where your data is stored, and these are places from which Power BI retrieves information from reporting and analysis. This could be anything from a file on your computer, like Excel sheet, or to a database host on your cloud. Understanding what data sources are and how they work is crucial because it affects how effectively you can model and visualize your data. Without solid understanding, you could face challenges down the line, like data refresh issue or performance slowdowns. And we know that shareholders and Power BI report users need very fast performance. Now, why is it important to choose the right data sources? You choose the data sources can impact a few key factors. First, it affects your data refresh rate. Whenever you are working with real-time live data or snapshots of static data, it also impacts performance. For instance, querying large datasets from databases may slow down things if not handled properly. Finally, the data sources influences the insights you derive. Some sources may have limitation in the kind of data they provide or have specific security requirements you need to consider when working with sensitive information. Power BI offers wide range of connectivity options, allowing you to pull in data from almost any sources. Let's quickly go through the main types. It's flat file like CSV, Excel, and text files, and these files are often the most common starting point for many users. For more complex scenarios, Power BI can connect to various databases such as SQL, Access, or Oracle. Also, Power Platforms integrations like data sets, data mart, data flows are also supporting for a seamless work within the Microsoft ecosystem. You can tap into the cloud using Azure services such as Azure SQL, Databricks, and analysis services. Power BI also integrates well with online services like SharePoint, Google Analytics, Salesforce, and the Power BI service itself. Lastly, Power BI can connect to other sources like web feeds, AirScript, and big data platforms like Sparks and Head up. When working with Power BI, you can choose between connecting live data or importing static data, and both options have the unique benefits. Let's start with live data. It offers real-time access, gives you the most current data from instant insight. With automatic updates, any changing made in the data sources are reflected immediately in your reports. It also reduces redundancy by eliminating the need to store duplicate data with Power BI. Live data is perfect for real-time dashboards where you need up-to-date metrics, and lastly, dynamic queries allow you to query the source database directly, making it great for flexible analysis. On the other hand, static data comes with its own advantages. Performance is key. Since the data is preload, reports can load faster. You can also access your report offline, which is useful when there are limited connectivity. Static data gives you more control over data, allowing you to manipulate and transform it before loading. For sensitive data, security is improved as you avoid direct connections to external sources. And finally, static data is excellent for historical analysis where data updates are not necessary. To sum up, live data is best when you need real-time insight and frequent updates, and static data is ideal for performance-focused reports, offline access, and historical analysis. For many data science and data analytics, for their reports, really use static data more their static data than live data. But live data is important for real-time information. It's very interesting. You have very up-to-date information. For example, you are manager of your company and you need what you sold in last hours, and you can get this information using live data. And using static data you have not this option, but you can see this information more fast because data is already uploaded, as I said earlier. Now let's walk through the step-by-step process of connecting to Excel or CSV file in Power BI desktop, following along as I demonstrate this on my desktop. Open Power BI desktop and select blank report. On the home ribbon, you will see a button labeled Get Data. Click on the Get Data label and you see the common sources. Also, you see more option, and if you click more option, you have all this file Power BI can connect. For example, we have text CSV file here and click Connect. Next, select our CSV file, electrical health operation data, and click Open. Next, you have two options, load or transform data. If everything looks good, click load button to import the data into Power BI. But if you need to make any changes to the data, such as filtering or renaming columns, you can choose to transform the data before loading into your model. Now let's click load. And your data is now loading. And that's it. You are successfully connecting to your CSV file to Power BI, and this is your CSV file where you can see tables. Now, let's talk about how to connect data into SQL. For example, you want to connect your data SQL database, select databases and select SQL Server databases. Click connect and you have option. You need to write your IP address. For example, my IP address is 10, 12, 12, 10. And my database name is BI desktop. And you have advanced option where you can write select. For example, select everything from data. And next you click load and you see the same view as you see in CSV file. That's it. And now, how to connect your database to, for example, web. Click web, where you can write link. I will open the web and click. I will open the web and click, for example, Wikipedia, or where we can see academic To recap what we are covering in this episode, understanding data sources. We discussed the definition of data sources and their importance in data modeling and visualization. Type of data sources. Power BI can connect to various data sources, including flat files, database, Power Platforms, Azure data services, online services, and more. Live data versus static data. We explained the benefits of connecting to live data for real-time insights and automatic updates, and opposite to static data for better performance and historical analysis. Connecting to Excel and CSV file. We went through the step-by-step process of connecting to Excel or CSV file in Power BI and database connectors. We looked at how to connect to databases and extract data from web. We explored how to extract data from the web using a real example. And finally, we discussed the process of selecting data, choose to load or transform, and the loading process itself. So, if you want to get touch me, you have my social email or you have my phone number. Bye.